Right, hello everyone, welcome back. So I am over in the Wirral at the moment. Reason being, I put a video out a while ago about the Wirral Life School. After the Panorama documentary come out, where the undercover agents discovered bullying going on at the school. And it weren't just words, it was physical bullying. It was quite distressing to see. So I made a video about it. And even yesterday, people are commenting, asking for an update. People have been asking for updates for ages. I'm not sure if the same person asking for the update, but there's been no updates until now. So, little bit of backstory. Here's the school now. It's all boarded up. And the sign here, I said the real owners of this property have been already financially damaged by the operators of Life School, are only further affected by any criminal damage. It is not the property owners who ran the Life School. The property will be changed to accommodation for the local community, which is brilliant. And I spoke to the guy who owns the building. So he was sat on the wall just over. He was just by that gate, that great gate behind me there. And I come to make the video, and he come over and started talking to me. He went, I didn't know who he was, and he went, when did you find out about this? I went, what do you mean, mate? He went, about what went on at the school. I said, oh, last night when I watched the documentary. He said, that's the same as me. And I just thought he lived there. And he went, I own this building, and no one comes to approach me. No one from the BBC, no one from the school to tell me what had gone on, nothing from the police. So he found out the same time as the world found out, which was, for him, really bad on everyone's part. So he was stood there all night because the building was getting trashed. There was a van park just there that belonged to the Life School, and that was destroyed. All the windows being put in, tyres let down. But here, I think there was a broken window there, there was eggs all over it, it was getting attacked, and he wanted people to stop. So I asked on the video for people to stop. His voice was on the video, but he didn't want to appear on it, which is fine. So anyway, an update is, 21-year-old Elliot Miller has been sentenced to 12 weeks in prison. Now let me get exactly what he's been sentenced for. Right, so Miller of, I'm not going to give his address out, Wirral, pleaded guilty at an early hearing to 2 counts of common assault, 2 counts of assault by beating and using threatening and abusive behaviour, likely to cause harassment, alarm and distress. I think he's got off lightly there, because he's going to be out by Christmas, okay? It's the 21st of November now. He was sentenced on the 18th of November, 3 days ago from this video going out. So he's got off really lightly there. But it's good news that people are getting sentenced, because I think there's a few more people up for the high jump for this. Alastair Saverimutto, who owns the place, well, who owns the school, he doesn't own this place. Let me get that clear. This is not his place. He was just renting it off the guy. He's getting looked into for the 2.2 million of funding that he was given for this. Funding his other businesses. Now I know his daughter's had a gym and a coffee shop in Birkenhead. That's since closed. That's where his office was, above the coffee shop in the gym area. His daughters, from what I've seen on Instagram, because you can follow them on Instagram, they're in Bali. Well, one of them is anyway. So it's not so bad, the life that they've got. The poor kids that went here had nothing. And they suffered some bad abuse. So Elliot Miller got one of the kids in a headlock and drew a penis on his face. And that's pure, and that's from a teacher who's done that to him. Now, I was bullied in school. My bullying was horrific. I'd get beaten, I'd get called names, The reason being, I was tall for my age, and I just stood out, and I got bullied for it. And the worst thing about it, 2 teachers joined in with the bullying, calling me names, and one got physical with me. Maybe he was a little bit cheeky in class, but he got me outside, grabbed me by my shirt, pushed me up against the wall and threatened to beat the living daylights out of me. That teacher's since died. But I know how it feels, and that kid must have felt really embarrassed about what had gone on and what had happened to him. So I can understand I can understand how that child was feeling, because I felt, honestly, suicidal when it was happening to me, and it went on for years. And back then, teachers turned a blind eye to everything then. They don't say they didn't, but they did. This in like the late 80s, early 90s, it happened to me. Today, it shouldn't be happening. You know, there's CCTV everywhere in schools now. It shouldn't be happening. If the teacher got caught, what they'd done to me, they'd have probably, especially the one who got physical, would have went to jail. The female English teacher I had, I'm not going to name names. She called me names. She called me the names that the other kids were calling me. So yeah, I can understand where the kids coming from. So Alastair Saverimutto is getting investigated for what he's been doing with the 2.2 million. Now, I don't even think that was the worst part, what Miller done. One of the other teachers, best way to put this, to get it through YouTube, he fantasized about how he would end the life of one of the children. Whether it was in jest or not, that's something you don't say, okay? And it was disturbing to hear him and the glee he would get from what he'd do to that child. I reckon he's gonna get a sentence. The head teacher, she saw Elliot Miller draw the penis on the kid's face and turned a blind eye to it. Well, something happened to her. I don't know. And all the others that joins in, it was just sickening to watch. So, update-wise, that's where we're up to. If you don't know any more, let me know. I'm going to put the link to Elliot Miller's sentencing in the description. So, go down, look for that. I'll put the link to my last video that I've done about the Life School, because that'll be buried somewhere in my videos in the history of my YouTube channel. So I'll link that video in as well, so you can see what I had to say about it at the time. But yeah, the poor fellow who owned the place, I say that sign's up there. He really suffered. And also, people contacted me saying, you spoke to the guy who owns this place. Is there any chance I can talk to him, because I want to reopen it as a school? And Mandy, thank you for contacting me. I'm actually met up and had a chat about this. But I had no contact for the guy, but you've since contacted him, I think. But I don't think it'll be opened as a school again, as I don't think he'll take that chance. What will council do? I don't know. Someone just took a picture of me over there. But yeah, that's where we're up to. Just trying to think if there's anything else that I need to add, but I don't think there is. As I say, if you know anything, let me know. But the place all boarded up. It looks like it's stopped getting attacked now, which is good news, because the guy was almost in tears about it. That sounds like my car. No, it's not. It's a parked car over the road. I've got the same sound alarm. Yeah, so it looks like his mind's put at rest now, and there's a sign up there, letting everyone know what's going on. So yeah, I'm going to leave there. Thanks for watching. If anyone's become a member of the channel, if you're invested in me as a person, feel free. I'll put the names at the end of the videos now of the members, which I really appreciate. If you're not invested in me and just invested in the content, then memberships probably aren't for you. So yeah, just like, comment and share the video. But yeah, guys, going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. If you know any more about this, let me know. and please subscribe to the channel. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye now.